Hi everyone, just jumping on really quick here. I've just got in today and I've got my box of Stampin' Up pre-order stuff, which is all pretty exciting. So I just thought I would set up and go live and show you what was in my box. 2 secs and I'll see that everything's working. Just bringing it up here on my laptop. Yep, I'm in the right spot. Okay, I'm just going to flip it around and I will show you what was in my box. Right, might just, okay, there we go. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to show you is the Beautiful World stamp set. I thought this was really cool. If you're doing a lot of travel blogging or scrapbooking for holidays and that kind of thing, and it comes with a set of dies that cut out the globe, but they also cut out a few other different bits and pieces as well. So I thought that was really cool. Also, as part of that suite, I haven't even unpacked it yet, is this old, what's it called? Old World paper embossing folder. And it gives the paper that scrunched up look that sometimes you try and get yourself by spritzing it with water and scrunching it up, but the embossing folder is going to do that for you. There's some beautiful ribbon that came as part of that suite of products too. Let me just see if I can get it out for you. Oops. There we go. It's like a, it's almost like a leatherish, suede-ish feel. I don't know if that's going to show up for you all that well in the camera, but it's really pretty. The next thing in my box is the Many Mates stamp set. Now I picked this one, it's sentiment only. There's no images or anything like that. You can colour a couple of the sentiments if you wanted to, but I picked this one because I thought it would be good to just have a stamp set that was just a selection of greetings I could put on cards. I don't really have one that was a jack of all trades kind of thing, so I thought I'd just get this one, and I thought it was a good selection. Can you say that? Why? Because the next thing I got was this punch, and it's a double punch, and it can do 2 different kind of types of strips of banners. So my kid's just at the door. I'll just stamp a couple, punch a couple. So that's the end of one of them, and that's the end of the other one. So that's that punch. Can you go out, please? Now, quick. The next punch I got is this jar punch. So this actually coordinates with a set of stamps that are quite floral. So you can imagine you could use the jar as a vase or something like that for your flowers. I actually got it for a different reason. I'm going to make a few different shaker cards with this because it also coordinates with these little mason jar domes. So these are like the ones we had at Christmas for making snow domes, but they're mason jar shapes. So you can punch out your hole with the punch, and then you can make a shaker card using these domes, and they've got adhesive on them already, so they're all ready to go. So I think they're really cool. This is part of the World of Good suite. These are just little get something to put them on. Antique sliders and corners, they're called, and those sliders will actually fit the ribbon in that suite. So what you can actually do is thread your ribbon through it, which is really cool. So that's how they work, and so I think that would make a really good embellishment, not just on a card but on a scrapbook page or something like that. I think that would look really good. So that's the antique corners and slide elements. So they're really good. I also got the In Colour DSP pack. The DSP in this catalogue is all really, really good. Normally in a catalogue, I like some of it, I don't like some of it. This one's got paper in it, and all of the paper I really love. Now, sadly, in this pre-order, we weren't able to get the In Colour inks and markers and blends and ink refill bottles. So the only thing that we could get was the card stock, which I've already put away, and this In Colour paper. You could also get some ribbon. I didn't get the ribbon in this order. That'll be on the next order. But yeah, the new In Colours, let's see if I can remember them. Just Jade. Let's see, has it got them written on here? Yes, Just Jade, Cinnamon Cider, Magenta Madness, Misty Moonlight, and Bumblebee. They are beautiful in colours. I really like this tone of colours, the brightness of them. They suit me down to a T, so I'm quite excited about the In Colours. And the last two things that I got, this is the paper, the World of Good Specialty DSP paper. Now this paper is Basic Black Bumblebee, Cinnamon Cider, Crumb Cake, Early Espresso, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow, Whisper White, and it's also got the brass foiling in there. And I'm not sure that my video skills are good enough to pick this up for you, but there's foiling on one side of 1, 2, 3, 4 of the designs, and then on the other side they're just matte patterns. This is really cool. This is just a map, which would make a really cool scrapbook page or something like that. So that's really cool. I like that. But this paper with the brass through it is really, really beautiful. You could use this on any cards, but masculine cards would look really good with this paper. It's got a little bit of bling to make it fancy, but it's still got the kind of masculine colour tones to it. So that's really cool. And as part of that suite, we could also buy the brass foil sheets. So these probably aren't going to show up much at all. They actually look very close to gold. I'll have to get the gold ones out and put it next to it, I think. But yeah, no, definitely brass, But yeah, they are available as part of that suite of products, or you can buy them separately. So that is the end of what was in my box today. It was just a small pre-order. I'll get probably a few more things in June when the catalogue becomes available to purchase, the whole catalogue. And so I will share with you then when I get some more stuff. Otherwise, let me just flip this around again. So that's it. Oops, sorry. That's it from me tonight. I will get back to you when I've got some projects finished and ready to go. Thanks for watching. See ya.